Hello, good morning. My name is Yuri Jacqueline Niño, a student at UNAT, enrolled in the foreign language degree program with an emphasis in English. Next, I will explain the particularities and characteristics of the private hearing. Particularities and characteristics of the course. This practical theoretical course is part of the practical component of the degree in foreign language with an emphasis in English in the participation observation phase. Its object is the collection of information in the observed natural environment. It implies the interaction with the observed phenomena and events. The student must develop 32 hours of practice, 20 of 10 in an education institution. This program is part of the pedagogical and didactic streak with the use of to strengthen the teaching on foreign language. The results seek to strengthen the student ability to teach a foreign language using appropriate methodological. Phase of the course. Phase 1, recognition activity. Unit 1, foreign language acquisition from the theory to the practice. Phase 2, participation observation practice. Phase 3, participant observation practice. Unit 2, learning train in foreign language. Phase 4, practical component participation observation practice. Phase 5, final activity. Learning outcome. Learning outcome 1, review the characteristics of the course and the particularities of the pedagogical and education practice process. Learning outcome 2, examine the factors that influence the process of foreign language acquisition and learning and aid the child within the pedagogical practice scenario. Learning outcome 3, compare the main theory and foreign language acquisition within the context of the pedagogical practice scenario. Learning outcome 4, evaluate the teaching strategy used within the classroom based on the student learning characteristics. Learning outcome 5, set up a proposal related to the new assessment approach in the classroom environment. Next, agreement regulation on pedagogical and education practice. Chapter 1, definition and purpose. Chapter 2, generalist and definition articles. Chapter 3, curricular aspect of the training, role the teaching and education practice. Chapter 4, principle and action of the teacher in information in the pedagogical and education practice. Chapter 5, definition of the academic new word and pedagogical and education practice. Chapter 6, pre-practice seminary. Chapter 7, monitoring and evaluation of teaching and education practice. Chapter 8, duties and rights of teacher in training on pedagogical practice. Chapter 9 of the certification on the pedagogical and education practice. The manual consists of 24 articles. Next, guidelines for the development of teaching practice. Regulatory reference, principle and action, in progress in transition. Next, teaching and education practice role for the degree program in foreign language with emphasis in English, program with renewed registration. Pre-practice seminary. Seek reflection and understanding of the process of teaching and education practice so that the student has optimal conditions for the development of their education practice. The practice seminar is mandatory. The course is offered during the registration process. The student must attend the call term internal campus mail. He is going to start his route of the teaching practice and must be done by the period to the start of the teaching practice. When the student wants to change the practice itinerary, he must register again for the pre-practice seminar. Next, practice simulator. The School of Sciences, like in the development of teaching practice, called the practice simulator as an academic tool that allows possible in carrying out simulate practice in teaching. The simulator offers real situations and problems to strengthen skill of graduate training. The simulator constitutes a digital learning resource for the formation of concept, construction of language, and its application in new scenarios focus of the diversity of our national context. The development of the practice simulation is mandatory. The complete diagram will be presented in the final work according to what is stipulation in the learning guide. Thank you very much for your attention. Until next time. Bye.